I've seen people lose $50,000 in crypto because of one mistake during the wallet setup. Today, I'm going to make sure that never happens to you guys. We're unboxing and fully setting up the Trezor Safe 5 from scratch, step by step. What's more, I'll take you through the security checks that 90% of other tutorials completely skip. Stay until the end because I'm going to show you a pin mistake that has permanently locked people out of their own wallets. This is not a financial advice, always do your own research. Before we touch the box, let's talk about what you're actually getting here. For $129, the Trezor Safe 5 packs a lot. It comes with 1.54-inch color touchscreen protected by Gorilla Glass 3. That's the same glass on your smartphone probably. They've also added the Trezor Touch haptics, and this is how you get the vibration when you tap the screen, making it feel way more like a smartphone and less like a calculator. On the security side, it's got an EAL6+ certified secure element chip. The same certification is used in biometric passports and high security smart cards. The firmware that runs on the wallet is 100% open source. Anyone can go to GitHub and see exactly how it works. Every line of code is there in public. You get full transparency. And just like you would expect for a device focused on maximum safety, it has no battery, no Bluetooth, no wireless of any kind. You can't hack what isn't connected, basically. First thing, before we even remove the plastic wrap, we check this tamper-evident seal. Look at it very carefully, because if there are any tears, any bubbles, or signs that it's been peeled and then redone, stop. Do not open it, do not plug it in. Contact the Trezor support right away. A compromised seal means a potentially compromised device. And that means someone could have access to your crypto the moment you set it up. And here comes the moment that we are about to open up the packaging. Let's see what we have here. There it is, the Trezor Safe 5. This goes out the way. Again, the seal needs to be in place. Ours is fine, so there it is. What a nice beautiful sound. And we open it up here. Trezor it. It's just you and your crypto. Fair enough. Let's go and see what we have here. All right. There it is, the box. Right over here. And we've got two things that we can clearly see. One is the Trezor gadget itself, the cold wallet, the hardware little thing that will keep our crypto safe, if we manage it properly, of course. And then we also have the get started guide and a USB-C cable. Naturally, we need it to connect with a computer or with a smartphone. And so, let's see what we have here inside the guide. There are two of these sheets where you need to keep your seed phrase on. Trezor uses the 20-word seed phrase. And you might wonder, why not the typical 12-word or the 24-word? It's because Trezor uses the SLIP 39 standard. It improves on the traditional BIP 39 by splitting a seed phrase into multiple unique 20-word shares, allowing the user to define a threshold, for example, 2 pieces out of 3 to recover funds. More combinations means stronger protection. And those two sheets here are actually the ones that we'll use very soon. They're not that essential now, while still being blank, but once we put down the seed phrase, do not lose them. The device itself comes with a screen protector, pre-applied. Now is the moment to peel it off. Let's go. Boom. Beautiful sound again. And at the bottom, near the USB-C port, there is a second security seal. I'm going to show it to you now. Over here. Check this one very carefully too, because if it's missing or if it's damaged, the rule I gave you earlier applies. Do not plug it in, do not touch it. When you remove it correctly, you'll see a void pattern appear. And so, let's see what happens when we remove it correctly actually. Time to see what's underneath. There is a void pattern. There it is. Like so. It will appear on that sticker here. That is the built-in security feature from Trezor, another one layered on top of the previous ones. So let's get to the get started guide here, which is this one right here. And it says we need to do the following. Go to trezor.io/start. This is where we download the application on our computer. Today I've selected to set it up, the Trezor gadget, with my computer instead of my mobile phone, but you can do either way as you wish. So let's go and hit it up. One very important warning. You need to type this trezor.io/start into the browser. Don't go on Google and look up for it, because there are many websites that will try to scam you, to trick you into giving your seed phrase there. So I'm going to manually type in the trezor.io/start, and this will take me to the official website where I can now set up the wallet with. We accept everything that shows here, and let's see. It says this is how it works. Step number 1 is download the Trezor Suite app. Okay, let's go and do so. And while I wait for the application to download, here's something that most people don't know. Trezor ships without firmware installed, and this is actually intentional. This means that no one can tamper with the software before it reaches you. You install it yourself directly from Trezor servers the moment you set it up. And now that the download is finished, I might as well want to connect the device physically with the USB-C cable to my computer. Let's unpack this as well. Let's go. Boom. Like so. And here it goes. On one side with the Trezor. Make sure that it clicks properly. And then to the computer or your smartphone, as we already mentioned. It clicks again. And now it's started. So now that we have physically connected with the cable our Trezor to the computer, we follow the instructions. It says allow the accessory to connect. Yes, we would love to do that. And then go through the steps in the application where you confirm. Let's see. Okay, we've actually started setting up the device here in step number 3. So I'll put this aside and let's see what it says here. You're connected now. Your Trezor Safe 5 green beryl. Lovely. Let's see. In terms of the device security check, let's click the setup my Trezor, and it says it will take about 15 minutes. So keep that in mind. Go in a safe place, a quiet place with nobody looking over your shoulder. Just you, yourself, the Trezor, and the device that you're actually going to set it up on. So let's hit that. And it says, let's install the firmware. Hit the button again, install firmware. It will take us through the loading bar. Now it's at 1% and it's going to, it actually goes pretty fast here, as I can see. And in the meantime, I want to show you, or actually point your attention at the peculiar form of this little gadget. It's nothing like the typical rectangular devices that you've seen before. It's something quite unique, and yeah, I love that. I love the surface on the back. It's a nice little texture with the lines. It's just beautiful, if you're one to appreciate such things, of course. So we're waiting for this to load, and here it is. The device is restarting as the firmware is actually being set up. Trezor Safe 5 unlocked. It says no USB connection, which means we again need to approve the connection to the laptop. Okay, and here we see the sign connect and continue in the app. All right, let's continue in the application on the Mac. Let's check your device, it says. We just want to make sure that your Trezor is genuine. I would love to make sure of that too, of course. And there are several checks to be performed. I'm going to hit start. Now I need to also confirm this action on the Trezor. So it says allow connected app to check the authenticity of your Trezor Safe 5. Yes, please. Tap to continue. And again, tap to confirm. Okay. It's checking the authenticity now. Okay, congratulations, your Trezor Safe 5 is ready to go, it says. I'm going to hit continue, and let's see, now we operate on the Trezor again. Tap to continue in the circle here, like so. Let's begin. Learn how to use and navigate this device with ease. Lovely, that's exactly how I like it, being easy. And there it is. Tap the lower half of the screen to continue, or swipe down to go back. Now, I just want to test this feature live here. I want to swipe down to go back. Let's see. Works like a charm. But anyways, let's continue forward now. Tap to continue. Okay, and then again, I'm going to tap the lower half like here. And let's see. Find context-specific actions and options in the menu. There it is, the handy menu here in the top right corner. I'm going to check it out. It says we have an option of did you know, some nice trivia, and also a restart tutorial. Good. We don't want to restart it. I'll just hit the X here because I want to continue further. Tap to continue. And it says now we need to test the feature of holding to confirm. Fair enough. I'm going to press here and hold to confirm the important actions. All right. And you will see it's actually loading up nicely. All right, let's do it again just to complete the action. Well done. You're all set to start using your device. Wonderful. We tap to continue again. And this has been pretty much the process. From here on, we can create a wallet or actually recover an older one, an existing one from before, here through these two options on the Mac. Now, I'm going to hit the Create New Wallet option. And as you can see here, there is a drop-down menu, whether you want a single share backup or a multi-share backup. Let's see what that means. So the multi-share backup, actually what it does is that it splits your backup into several multiple pieces. For example, you could set it so that any 2/3 out of the 3 pieces will restore your wallet. And this is actually the SLIP 39 standard that I mentioned previously. It's rather more advanced, I admit, and it's actually significantly more resilient. Well, if you lose one of these 3 pieces, you're still fine. And that's the power of it. But for this tutorial, for the purposes of it, we're going with the default, the single share backup. It's more intuitive, it's much easier. So now's the time to stop, to put your phone down, put it away, and close the other tabs on your computer, because this is the most important part of this whole video. Now, what you're about to write down here in these sheets is the only thing that can recover your wallet if your Trezor is lost, stolen, or perhaps even destroyed. These 20 words that we're going to put in here are just the most important. Simple as that. So now that we've made this clear, that this is going to be the most important thing, the contents of it rather, let's see, and hit the single share backup. And let's create the wallet. It's creating it now. We're confirming here on the Trezor. By continuing, you agree to Trezor Company's terms and conditions. Yes, I do. Tap to continue, and again, we hold to confirm this important action, as we mentioned already. It's processing 3, 2, 1, and still loading up a bit. Again, it seems to be creating that seed phrase right now, and it better be secure. Okay, so the wallet is created. Let's tap to continue. Check what's on the Mac. And there is, it says backup needed. Okay. Wallet has been created successfully here on the Mac. Now let's create a wallet backup. Your wallet backup is the only way to recover access to your wallet. All right, let's check out what this is going to do. We hit I understand, and then we have to mark several checkboxes. I understand that I can use my wallet backup to recover the assets. I'll never take a picture of my wallet backup or store it anywhere digital, so no screenshots, no sending it to your chat with your mom, nothing like that. And finally, I'll store my wallet backup securely and never share it with anyone again. Your mom's chat out of the way. Okay, create the wallet backup, and we confirm here, because your wallet backup contains 20 words in a specific order. that's exactly how I like them to be. Tap to continue. Now, never put your backup anywhere digital. Again, another reminder, and I agree with it. Tap to continue again. And this is where it says, write the following 20 words in order on your wallet backup card. And it says, words may also repeat. The chances of this, very small, but still, if you see a word repeated twice throughout these 20 words, it's fine. It's by design. Okay, let's check this out. Open the wallet backup sheet. This is where we're going to write. Nice and beautiful. And I'm gonna grab a pen now and first continue here. And then let's start writing down. I'm gonna do this very quickly. And there we have finished now writing down the 20 words, and I'll tap to continue, see what follows. All right. It says, I wrote down all 20 words in order. This is my statement. I'm going to sign and seal it now by pressing here and holding. There it is. Let's see, check wallet backup. Let's do a quick check of your backup. And it's going to ask me for what my words are in each place. Okay, tap to continue, and it asks, check the wallet backup, select word 5 of the 20, and so on. This is going to ask you for a random word in the order. I'm going to insert it now. Okay, word number X is Y, and word number Z is that one. All right, the wallet backup is completed successfully. Let's move on. A very important phase now, which can again make or break your experience with Trezor or with any other wallet, in fact, and that is setting up your PIN code. And this here is why it's so important. Let's set the PIN code on the computer now. I'm going to fold this nice little sheet and put it away, store it safely, and continue to the pin. I'll set the pin, and this is a very, very important step, as we mentioned. I'm going to actually insert the pin here. It asks me if I want to turn on the pin protection, and yes, indeed, I would like to. Let's click continue, and I will insert my pin code. But remember, please do not put in anything like 1, 2, 3, 4, any recognizable, easily guessable pattern, and not even your birthday. Yep, nothing like that. So make it as safe, make it as difficult as possible for anyone to try and crack your PIN. And I'll do it now. Let's go. Again, approve it. I will have to re-enter the PIN. Why do I need this for? Nothing. Okay, and that's it. Boom. And it's processing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check. Done. The pin protection is turned on. Good. And remember, the pin is your last line of defense if someone physically gets hold of your device. The longer and more random it is, the better. So, now that we're done with the pin code, we're going to continue. In the application, we can select the coins that we actually want to store in the Trezor. Here, I'm going to just select Bitcoin and Ethereum in the beginning, and then I'll click complete setup. Okay. Now it's loading up again. Let's continue in the app. It is downloading the appropriate software here, and it says your wallet is ready. Simple as that. And that's it. Your Trezor Safe 5 is set up. Your seed phrase is backed up. Your PIN is set, hopefully, and your wallet is ready to use. Just to reiterate, your seed phrase is everything. Offline only. Physical only. That piece of paper is worth whatever is in your wallet, indeed. So you might as well want to treat it that way, as something very precious. And that's it. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because because I post regular guides on hardware wallets, crypto security, and how not to lose your money to the mistakes that other people make. If you have questions about the setup, drop them in the comments below, and I promise I'll answer every single one, because I want to make sure that this is actually a helpful exercise. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.